Hello everybody and welcome to the 2014 Valentine's Day episode of the Wine Guild. I am Anthony LaVista and I'm here with Matthew, Nicole, and Michael, and of course our friend Snoopy. And Valentine's Day is a day you traditionally think about as being about romantic love between a man and a woman or whatever. But I think we need to think about it as more than that, because it is that. It's about a day of appreciating your family, saying how much you love your daughter or your sons or your dad or your mom or just your friends and your family. So we should think of it that way. And one of the best ways to do that is to drink a wine that brings your family together. And the wine we're going to drink today is called Villa Mattielli. It's Amarone della Valpolicella. And this wine was actually imported by a friend of mine by the name of Goldrick. Good friend of mine for a long time, and he sent this wine to me to taste, so I thank him for that. And we're going to taste that today. But before we do that, I wanted to give you a little bit of a wine guild history, because we always have wine guild history, right? We always have something to say about how wine goes to history. Well, Valentine's Day is really originated back in the Roman Empire, when Emperor Claudius, who was a very evil emperor at the time, he was evil, like in Star Wars, an evil emperor. He decreed that there would be no more marriages for men and women, because he thought that too many marriages was preventing men from going into the army, and he wanted his army to be big so he could go out and conquer other countries and other lands. But there was one priest that ignored him and was still marrying people that were falling in love, and for that he was thrown in jail, and his name was Valentine. His name was Father Valentine, and that's where the Valentine comes from. And in fact what happened was, and how the wine is related to the story, is that while he was in jail, the jailer, the guard that was in charge of him, his daughter, used to come and sneak the priest Amarone wine so that he could do his weekly rituals, much like we do in church with the wine. And also she was very kind to him as well while he was in prison. And what he used to do is send her little notes signed "Your Valentine," and that's where we got the tradition of Valentine's Day, where we hand out Valentine's Days like you guys do in school, right? You hand out little.
Went to jail?
The priest went to jail. So that's the link to the Amarone and Valentine's Day. In fact, Amarone is such a unique wine. It comes from the region of Veneto in Italy, which is the northeastern corner of the state, the province in the northeast corner of the country, excuse me. And the way this wine is created is quite unique. They dry out the grapes actually before they go through the process of making the wine, and they call it appassamento. Appassamento is the process that they do. So anyway, we're going to taste this tonight. And what we're going to do is taste it with some, what else would you do on Valentine's Day than eat? What is this that we eat on Valentine's Day? Of course, right? Chocolate. And that is one of the best things to go with wine, is chocolate. So while we're sitting here by this fire, I'm going to first sniff it and find out what it smells like. What a nice aroma. You want to smell it, guys?
Yeah. It smells like cherries.
Cherries?
Smells like cherries.
Cherries?
Can you get a chocolate?
I definitely smell the cherries. I smell like a mixture between cherries and strawberries. A very sweet smell to it. Very good. Now let's taste it. Now I could definitely taste the cherry taste. I can taste a slight bit of strawberries. And then the dryness comes in, which is very good about Amarone Valpolicella. It will start off sweet, and it will automatically, eventually, dry out. So it's a very complex wine. Not much in terms of tannins. I mean, there are some, but it really is a delightful wine. It is a 2007. Again, it's Villa Mattielli Amarone della Valpolicella. So if you can find this, definitely get it. Now let's try it with some chocolate here. Let's see, what do we got here? You guys eat your chocolate?
I'm gonna eat this one.
goes wonderfully with the chocolate. The chocolate actually does away with any of the negative taste of the wine. Any little bitterness is gone from the sweetness of the chocolate. Wow, that was very good. So on this Valentine's Day, when you are sitting home eating some chocolate and watching, what are you watching Valentine's Day? What do we watch? Where is it? Here we go, right here. The Snoopy Valentine's Day episode, right? We're going to drink some Valpolicella, Amarone, and we're going to play our little friend Snoopy, who has his hat ready. So why don't you do that, Nicole? As always, we thank you for watching the Wine Guild. And what do we want to say?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day from the Wine Guild. Remember, together we can build the guild and enjoy wine. Wine is life. Wine is living, right? It brings people together. Thanks again for watching. Happy Valentine's Day.